How strange it all seems, says the Sankei Sports newspaper. Normally, July rankings chart interviews are done in Nagoya, but this year, no wrestlers are currently there. No wonder then that many sumo fans are asking, what's actually happening with Nagoya 2021? Well, firstly, sumo lovers should not panic. Yesterday, Japan finally confirmed its worst-kept secret that spectators will be allowed in for the Olympics, and that attendance limits do not apply to staff, dignitaries, VIPs, sponsor delegates, or parties of schoolchildren. That means every major sporting event until then must be seen to proceed as planned, ergo, the Nagoya tournament is on, and up to 50% of seats can be filled. The big development is that this Wednesday and Thursday, the wrestlers will all receive their first COVID jabs, which seems to make the PCR tests they just received redundant. For the record, no one came back positive. It seems no sumo mass testing or jabbing can take place in Nagoya, meaning the wrestlers' second shots will be administered in Tokyo after the tournament ends. Ozeki Shodai, who's not the greatest fan of needles, has today confirmed he will have the jab, saying, "People talk about possible side effects, but I think actually catching the virus is far scarier." He's now training full-on with Yutakayama in the stable, and, his words, aiming not to end up facing demotion again. So, with the tournament just 12 days away, when will the wrestlers actually reach Nagoya? Whereas usually they travel en masse by bullet train, this time they will move in dribs and drabs after receiving their shots. Most of those journeys will take place next week, and I've heard from the Kotoshoho camp that Sarugatake stable will be among the last to arrive, just 2 days before kickoff. And their spate of retirements will make social distancing that much easier. The sports papers are trying to slip back into tournament mode with a series of dohyo-related interviews. Ozeki Terenofuji claims he's prepared more intensely than usual for his Yokozuna bid, and that the earlier start has not knocked his rhythm one bit. "All I can do is strain every sinew, and if it's not enough, I'm just not suitable for the rank," he said. "But it's a rank I dearly want to experience, for I want to know what a Yokozuna can see that I can't." New Musubi Mesa says he wants to make his mark in Sanyaku this year and push for Ozeki in future. His coach Tatsunami reminds him that chances to beat Hakuho don't grow on trees, and urges him to go at the Yokozuna with no regrets when they are paired, presumably on day 1 or 2. Fellow new Musubi Wakatakakage paid tribute to his home prefecture of Fukushima, which last produced a Komusubi 20 years ago in Tamanoshima. "Through sumo, I want to repay Fukushima, my affection for which grows stronger every year," he said. His coach Arashio praised his phenomenal work rate on the practice dohyo and his commitment to weight training. And Ichi Yamamoto is perhaps as dumbfounded as the rest of us to see himself jump from Judio 8 to Division 1. "I thought they were kidding when they told me," he smiled. "But now I'm here, I want a winning score, and, one day, the chance to fight Dai Eisho, who really was the benchmark in my school days. So much better than me, in fact, that we never met in competition." The maximum age for new sumo recruits was raised in September 2016, allowing Yamamoto to join not only after graduating university, but after working several months in local government. I believe Yamamoto is the first 23-year-old debutant to reach Division 1. To find out more about him, feel free to check out my piece from February. Link above.